Okay. So team, so today now we will see what is six-step reframe. Then let us go to the doubts of the participants like Chavi. She was having a doubt and many people were having doubt that we will go and address it. Okay. So the first aspect is reframing. So reframing is, as far as NLP is concerned, identify a behavior which you have to change. There are some behaviors every time we will have to change. So which is giving unproductive result, which always gives unproductive result, which we would like to change. So identify that behavior. Then make the person to sit in relaxation, give him complete relaxation, take him to trance, okay. Then communicate with the part. Now, when I say communicate with the part, what I mean, can anyone tell? When I say communicate with the part, I tell it means we have to communicate with the unconscious mind. Unconscious mind. Now, in NLP, whatever is in your awareness, that is called conscious part. Whatever is not in your conscious part, that is whatever is not in your awareness, that we call it as other part. So the second point is we will be communicating with the part. Now here only we have to understand one thing. Now when we do, we should know that actually we are communicating with the part. Now how to identify that we are communicating with the part? Okay, that is a great challenge. Now, how to identify that the person has reached that stage, okay, wherein we can identify that he is now he is talking from unconscious. How to identify it? Okay, this is one great challenge, which I will tell you how to handle. Okay, then identify the part's intention. Now, as I told you, suppose somebody is smoking. What is the intention the part is getting? For example, somebody is smoking. Maybe he feels that his stress is being reduced. Okay, so that may be the intention of the part. Now, think about the alternatives. What are the other ways in which the same aspect you can get? For example, you feel that your stress is released when you smoke. Now, if at all you want to get your stress released, what are the other methods you have? What are the other methods you have? What are the other aspects through which you can get it? And we have to generate some alternative and give it to the unconscious part. These are the 4 alternatives. Which one you would like to choose? The unconscious will choose the anything which it deserves. Okay, it will choose the alternate behavior. After choosing the alternate behavior, check for any conflicts. That is, put the ecology test. Put the ecology test. The ecology test means the new behavior which we have chosen, whether it is having any issues with self, others, and environment and the world at large. Okay, this is how the 6-step reframe works in NLP, and this is what we are going to do now. Okay, before going to do that, okay, now let us talk with people. Okay, I will clarify 2 aspects. One is how that we can identify that the part is we are communicating with the part. Okay, that's the one thing I will address. And other than that, whatever doubt you have, you can ask. Now, first, let me address the concern of Chavi. Okay, so Chavi, can I have you on the line? Chavi? Yeah, Chavi. Hi, how are you? Hi, Chavi. How are you? Whether my voice is audible? Hello. Yeah, Chavi, is it audible? Hello. Team, please tell me in the chat box whether you are able to hear my voice, whether it is audible or not. Yes means okay. Put yes if it is audible. Put yes if it is audible. So yeah, Chavi, then say a hi, Chavi. I'm waiting for your voice. Oh my God. Hello. Okay. Other than I think there is some technical issue in Chavi line. Any other person? Okay. What is that your aspect which you want to change, and what is the positive impact which we can discuss? Nampi, can I have you on the line? Nampi?
Yes, sir.
Yeah,
Good
Nampi,
evening,
how
sir.
are you? How are you?
Good.
Yeah, good. Okay. So Nampi, actually the 6-step reframing is, okay, it is actually,
Yes,
it is one type of hypnotism, okay. In clinical hypnotherapy, there are some procedures for doing something, and six-step reframing is such a procedure, okay. It is just like clinical hypnotherapy, wherein we make the individual to sit, okay, and we try to identify what is the behavior which he wants to change, okay, which he wants to change, and then we are trying to find what is the positive intent which the other part derives out of the negative habit. For example, I was in Dehradun, okay, I was in Dehradun for a program. So I will just share the one thing which happened today morning. I got a call for counseling. A 23 years boy, he called me, and actually yesterday night his father spoke. Actually, he was in relationship with a girl for the past 5 years. That is completely, he says it is a very good friendship. Okay, very nice friendship. Actually, she started talking with him, and he started talking with him. She told that actually I am loving one more boy, so we are only friends. She told very clearly. But once what she did, she sent I love you message to him. And she said, see, I love you, I am telling, not in the other way. Even a sister can, your friend can tell to other friend, I love you. And he also told, I love you. So like that, it was going for 4 years. Okay. 4 years it was going. And in that time, he has developed some kind of love towards her. Okay. Last week, what happened? He has proposed to her. And she told, see, I am not that kind of girl. Already I told you that I am loving a person. Ours is a very good friendship, so don't talk with me hereafter. And she has stopped talking with him, and now he is in depression. Okay? Now he is in depression. He says, so he came for counseling. Now he says he wants to talk with her. He wants to, he says, okay, let her not love me, no problem. At least she has to start discussing with me as a friend. Now, this is one behavior, okay? Now, we have to reframe it. Now, she is not going to talk with him. She is not going to talk with him. Now, how we can proceed? People can tell how to reframe his mind. How to reframe his mind. And what is the positive intent he is having? Yeah, Nampi, you can tell Nampi what may be his positive intent and how we can reframe it. Hello. Yeah, anyone can share your thoughts. Anyone?
Hello.
Yeah, please go ahead.
Can you hear me? I'm Nutan.
Yeah, Newton, your voice is very much audible.
Okay. Same case I was dealing. You remember you gave me a case of Tomin in Guwahati.
Yeah.
Same case, still I'm dealing. For last, I think 15 to 20 days it has been.
Okay.
It was affair of 3 years.
Yeah. So what is the positive intent here, Newton?
The boy still loves that girl.
Okay.
He still loves that girl.
Okay, that is a different aspect, Newton. Now we will come to this case. Just I want people to get clarified what may be the what may be the intention of the other part which wants to continue the relationship. So what may be the intent of the other part? What is the one thing which the other part is deriving out of this?
The other part, he's feeling happy to remember. He feels happy to remember that girls, in spite that he has dished him.
Okay, Meenakshi has given a very nice point. It is positive intent is a positive, proper survival for my family. Yeah, that may be the thing that he might have thought that my family can survive well with her. Okay, that may be the thing. And Chavi has written that it is dependence. Okay, so any other in the group? Can you tell me that boy whom I referred? What is the positive intent she still considers him to be, yes, Ajas, she still considers him to be a friend. So no bad feeling. That girl has clearly told, see, you are my friend. I have never thought that you are my lover. And I told that already, I told you that I have a lover. And she is 23 years old and he is also 23 years old. They have been friendly for 3 years and they have gone to many places. And he says, during this period, we behaved very maturely and there was no physical contact. There was no physical contact. And 1 or 2 times that girl, she has kissed him in the hand. Okay. Now I will share with you the complete dialogue which I had with that person. But that is in Tamil. Only people who are in Tamil, they can understand. Okay. Now what is he feels lonely maybe. He needs a sense of belongingness. 100% correct. Gita is 100% correct. Actually, he is the only boy in the house. Okay. He was, actually, he was working in Bangalore and he was alone. So only at that point of time, he got the friendship of the girl. So this may be the real reason. That is, he felt loneliness and someone started talking and he thought that it is a love. And he get an emotional feeling that she is mine. Okay. So the positive intent is belongingness. As she said, it is belongingness. Now, the same belongingness, if the sister, father, mother starts showing, okay, that is alternative. That is alternative, which is what I suggested in the audio, which audio I will be sharing with you all. Maybe, but everyone will not be able to understand. It is in Tamil, okay? So the people who receive it in Tamil, maybe they can translate it, okay? So now we can discuss your own issues, okay? What is the, now Chavi said she feels anxious, but she is not able to understand what is the positive intent behind it, okay? So what may be the positive intent? We can try to probe her through questions, isn't it? So, Chavi, whether the line is audible? Yeah. Ajas, super Ajas. Ajas has written a very nice aspect. The same thing, Ajas, I also told him. Whatever you have said, I will send you the recording. Whatever you said, the same thing I have also told him, and that is moving. Okay. So, yes, Wilson is also correct. Wilson is also correct. So we have to reframe his mind that you try to show the same aspect to your sister, okay, or your brother, or your mother or father, so that you start feeling belongingness. Okay, slowly try to come out of it, disassociate yourself. Now, when you start behaving in a matured way, she herself will come back. That's very correct as far as everyone has said. Now, let us go back to our own cases. Let us go back to our own aspects. Anyone can just share if you don't know the positive intent. I am not able to understand what is the positive intent of my particular behavior. People can tell and we can just discuss. Ajas has very rightly pointed out several aspects. So we have very we have Hema who is in counseling. Okay. we are having many stalwarts here. Maybe we will not be able to understand. Sometimes others will be able to help us to understand. Even in my own case, Nandini was able to make me understand that okay, Zoom may be a best thing, isn't it? So like that, others may be able to understand sometimes. So again, thanks to Nandini. Yeah, anyone can go ahead. If you are not able to find out the unconscious part, what is the positive intent it is getting. If you are not able to understand, you can share it in the group, we can discuss. Or you can just type in the chat box if your voice is not audible. Come on, team. So that actually I thought I can have the call today. Anyone can just share. Otherwise, we can move, right? What is the positive intent of having anxiety? As Sonali is asking, that is what Sonali we have to find out. Now, Chavi line we are not getting actually. Chavi, I think actually she was raising that particular question. Is there anybody else who wants to clarify their? They have an aspect, but they want to find out what is there. Yeah. No, Chavi, we are not able to hear you. Maybe your call is in mute. You can check it out.
So I've also put it in the chat box.
Yeah, we are not able to hear you, Chavi. Yeah. 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 Okay, Chavi, you can put it in the group. Yeah. No, I have not put Chavi. No, Chavi, she is not in the mute. Okay. I think there is some problem with Chavi line. I will tell you an aspect and try to find out what is the what may be the what you call positive intent. Okay. Last time when we had an NLP program, one person said that she procrastinates writing a book. She planned to write a book. Okay. She planned to write a book. But she procrastinates it. She knows the title. She knows what is to be written. Okay, she knows everything, but she procrastinates. What are the reasons maybe for this particular procrastination? What is the positive intent the unconscious is deriving out of this particular habit? Can you guess? And either you can talk in over the phone or you can type it in the chat box. You can type it in the chat box. Otherwise, anyone can just open your call and talk. Ajaz, why can't you open and call, talk? Tell what may be the positive intent.
So, is there a self-doubt that I may not be able to give my best?
Super. Then, any other? That's great. That is great. That was one of the very wonderful insights. That is one of the wonderful insights. Any other person? Can you guess anything else?
So the other thing could be he may feel a little bit embarrassed because after this incident he might have this feeling that that comfort zone which she had for him might not be there.
Yeah.
And she may look at it from a suspicious angle also. So those sort of things can come in his mind.
As far as that in that boy
And
case is concerned. Yeah.
one more thing. Probably there is a fear of judgment that whatever she's going to write, people are going to judge him or her on those bases.
On what she has written, what she's going to write.
Yeah. Yes.
Absolutely, absolutely. So, Manu, who was on the line? Yeah, is it Gita?
Yes,
Hello.
sir.
Yeah. So.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yeah. So, team, actually, what she said, that was what happened. Okay. Actually, she had a fear that when I write, whether people will judge me from this. Okay. And she had a self doubt. Okay. The conscious minds, that's what actually we used to tell now. Actually, all the self development aspects, it is all to your conscious mind. It is not for the unconscious. Whatever you have it in unconscious, that we have to settle it. Without settling it only in the conscious level, if we attempt something, that is not going to materialize. And what she said was very much correct. Now I will tell you my own thing. Okay, people, you guess what may be the what do you call the intent of the other part. Okay, actually, I learned palmistry. Okay, I learned palmistry. Okay, I learned palmistry, and actually for 3 or 4 years back, even I was seeing it. Okay, for many people, that is just for 2 or 3 months. Then I stopped it. Okay, but nowadays I'm not inclined to do that, even though I feel that there is a little bit of science, like it is also a pseudoscience. Okay, but I don't find motivation to do it. There are many people who ask me, Shogmar, see it. Okay, but I'm not getting motivation to do it. What may be the reason? Let me see who gets it, because I have found out finally. Let me see who is able to find it out. See, whenever people ask, the known people, okay, there are certain people, they know that I do it, okay. When they ask, I don't get motivation. I will say tomorrow. I will say day after tomorrow. Then I will say next week. Then I will say I'm very busy. I will not do it. We can see it after some time. Okay, I will escape like anything.
So
What
by
may be the
telling
reason?
somebody's future, by predicting somebody's future based on the lines in his palm, we remove the excitement of living life.
Okay, very nice. That may be the case.
That's what I am.
Yeah.
So
Okay.
you don't probably you don't want to take the risk of predicting somebody's future, because probably there is a little bit of risk involved. That if it went wrong, then that trust then they'll think that you are not a perfect palmist.
Acha, okay, very nice. And
So
Neha
that
has
risk.
put that's great. And Neha has put a very valid point. One more valid point. There may not be much monetary gain. Yes. Go ahead.
Sir, this is Ankusha here.
Yeah, Ankusha.
Actually, I have seen a case, very recently I have seen a case where an astrologer had predicted that the gentleman would live for a very long life, and but he died some 6 months ago. He died with no previous any issue or nothing. Within 10 minutes,
Okay.
bathroom, some congestion, something happened, and his wife came running, and he was he was told as dead on 46th year. So everybody, all his friends went, circled and went to that astrologer's house. How come you have predicted like this?
No, Lageraho Munnabai.
So this is a real case.
Lageraho Munnabai is one of the best cases, na?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes,
Now,
correct,
see,
correct.
The person who has put J.C. Okay, who's it? This is Menu. Who is this?
So Jacqueline.
Jacqueline, you have find out correctly. That is the reason. Okay. See, I'm practicing NLP. Okay, and at one side, if I do this, it doesn't coordinate. Na? There is no correlation. NLP is complete science. We practice science. Okay. So I'm not. My positive intention shared is, the positive intention is, Bhaiya usko leke.
Sir?
Yeah. Yes. Go ahead.
Sir, what I feel that you have lost faith in palmistry, like because now you have got
Yes.
into the method of like
See, it
counseling,
is.
doing other things, that you have lost the faith over this method?
See, it is not faith. Okay, it is not faith. I tell you, it is not faith. I have not lost the faith, but the only thing I am thinking from other people angle. Okay, what Jacqueline has said, that is very 100% correct aspect. Okay, so team, this is why we have to unearth things. Okay, now in this case, Jacqueline has told very correctly, and the other case, Geeta has said correctly, and in other case, Ajas has said correctly. So in 6-step reframe, what we will be doing is we will be identifying the behavior first. Okay, now how the unconscious will find out means when you put the people into trance. Okay, we will be choosing this hand to show. Okay, if he rises like this, yes. Okay, now if he rises like this, no. Okay, we will choose any one hand when he is in conscious. When we will tell that, okay, when you raise this hand, okay, this is yes. When you rise like this is no. Now whether the unconscious is talking or not, how we will be able to identify? Yes, the unconscious will not say, am I communicating with the unconscious? Suppose if he is like this, he is in relaxation exercise, and I am asking a question. Whether am I communicating with the other part? Are you ready to communicate with me? Suppose if he raises this hand like this, then he is in conscious mind. Because unconscious cannot raise the hand like this. Okay, only when we ask, what will happen is it will like this only, little bit. Okay, that is you should be very, very careful, and you have to observe the hands. The hands will little bit tremble. That's all. Now, when you ask if somebody raises this hand like this, then that means he is not in unconscious mind. Only the conscious mind is speaking. Then we have to put him into relaxation exercise more. That is, we have to take him more into the state. So in NLP, whenever you are talking with the unconscious, okay, whenever you want some kind of output from the unconscious, that will show through hands. We can ask the unconscious to show through hands, but that will be like just trembling little bit like this. Okay, and it will not be much. Now I have asked that guy to come to my clinic tomorrow or day after tomorrow. So I'll be doing this 6-step reframing. So I will be video shoot it, and I will show you how the hand moves. Okay, when we are doing, if the hand moves like this, then we will know that okay, he is not in unconscious, it is in conscious only. Because when you are in conscious, your hand can move. When you are in unconscious level, when you are in deep sleep, that is what we call it now in sleep. At certain point of time, the body paralysis. The body paralysis comes because totally you are in the control of unconscious. Then the body will not be able to respond. Okay, so the body will not be able to respond when you go to unconscious. You will be able to see it through many body postures. For some time, if they are in unconscious, when you are talking, the body will go like this. See, there is a difference between people going like this, and if people will be going like this. There will be no control over the body. That is, the body will not be able to stand. The spinal cord will not be able to control the body. If somebody is very motor, so the spinal cord will not be able to stand. So they will be without anything, that they will be doing like this. That means they have entered into unconscious. Okay. And sometimes when people start crying, okay, the moment when they go inside, when they start crying, and there is no expression in the face, they are in unconscious. They have gone, we are doing the relaxation exercise, and we are not able to find any expression in the face, but there is a little bit of smile in the face. There is nothing in the face, only the lips. You are able to find little bit of smile, means there is unconscious, because unconscious always it hints, it gives hints. Okay, so these are the various ways in we can find it out. These are the things. Actually, it will come some more deeply in what you call clinical hypnotherapy. There are many other aspects. So maybe tomorrow or day after tomorrow, when I'm doing the 6-step reframe, whoever is in Madras, I will try to include them if possible. Okay, so this is what 6-step reframe. So identify the behavior, communicate to the part, identify the part's intention, see what is the intention of the other part, then think about the alternatives. Now the alternatives should be very, very clear. That is what I also told. I also asked you to write it logically first. First logical way, then pure NLP way. Okay? There are two aspects. Then choose the alternative behavior. Check any conditions, that is ecology. Check the ecology, whether the ecology for the self there is no harm, for others there is no harm. Okay? Then we can implement it. If there is any harm to the self, we will not implement it. That is why in cases of alcoholics, okay, NLP is not that much. What we don't do is we don't practice, because if people stop taking liquor, sometimes that may be detrimental to their health. So they may start doing something. So when we do this kind of behavioral change, particularly for alcoholics and all, we take much more care when we apply NLP, because that should not backfire. Okay, that should not backfire. Unless and until I have full faith that okay, I'll be able to make it, then we can go about it. Otherwise, it may backfire. But it is not in the case of cigarette smoking. Okay, if you don't smoke, withdrawal symptoms are more for what do you call alcohols and other aspects. Okay, so is there any question? Any question from the members? We will check for the conditions, then we will implement the behavior. After implementing the behavior, we will check the behavior. We will trigger it and see whether the particular reactions are coming or not. So that is what about the complete the NLP 6-step reframe. Okay. So may I know if you have any questions you can ask. The forum is open for any questions. The forum is open for any questions. Victoria, you are on the call? Victoria? Victoria?
Sir?
Yeah, just I wanted to hear your voice, auditory, because many of the people's voice I have heard. Your voice I didn't hear. And one time at least we will fix, everyone will come in the video call here. Okay? Now nobody, no face is shown. I have seen only Selina I have seen, and Nampi I have seen. Okay. Now Ankusha is there. Okay, Ankusha. Hi, Ankusha. At least some point of time. Yeah. At some point of time, everyone has to see the other person, isn't it? So we will prepare one day. Okay. We will come in the good cloth. Okay. A good. We will take a little more precaution. Okay. For all makeup, etc. And we will do a session so that that will be a very good aspect. Okay. So any questions, team? Any questions? Any questions?
Sir,
Yeah, go ahead.
Sir, Jacqueline
We have only
here.
2 minutes. Yeah, Jacqueline, 2 minutes. Yeah, please, go ahead.
Sir, there are certain, are there any certain kind of behaviors which when the person is, what you say, is able to, is procrastinating about it, but then can't find an alternate behavior to...
See, definitely we will be able to find. Even in our own group, Bujrang Rao sir, okay, he used to procrastinate, okay. The unconscious part, okay, the positive intent the unconscious part was solving was, morning sleep is, it is better than paradise yaar, kitna aaram aata hai, kitna sukh lagta hai. That was the positive intent. So we have changed the exercise to the evening. I think now Bujrang sir is doing in the evening. There is no problem, because morning he wanted to do it, he could never get up. Then when we did it, we found out that that is a positive intention. That is the unconscious telling, अरे सुबह जो है 6 बजे का नींद जो है बहुत सुख है, वो सब तो लाइफ में जिंदगी में जो है एंजॉय करना है. Then we gave the alternative to the unconscious. Okay, in this case, we will do the exercise in the evening. Is it okay for you? Will you cooperate? Yes. Now on that day onwards, he started doing it in the evening. Hi Sonali, that's great. Meeting you, Sonali. Hi, Sonali Yadav. Yeah. So everybody can see Sonali. one of the great contributor to our group. Actually, in counseling group and NLP group, more than you people, I learn. Okay, you're all helping me to learn. That is actually the case. Okay, that's great. So, is there any other question, Jacqueline? And one more person was asking some question. Definitely, there will be some positive intent served by the individual.